Welcome. Today I'm going to look at how to solve simultaneous equation of two unknown by matrix. We have P plus 2Q plus 4 is equal to 0 and 5P plus 3Q minus 1 is equal to 0. To solve simultaneous equation using matrix, we have 5 steps. Step 1, you write the equation in the form. I'm going to write the equation in that form. Write matrix equation corresponding to the equations. Number 3, determine the inverse matrix of. Then number 4, multiply each side of step 2 by inverse matrix. Then step 5, we solve for P and Q. So to start, you have to write equation in this form. Write equation in this form. P plus 2Q is equal to minus 4. Then 5P plus 3Q is equal to, when 1 comes the other side, it becomes positive 1. So we have to write it in that form. Then we have step 2, write matrix equation corresponding to the equations. So you have to write the equation, matrix equation corresponding to that equation. So this is the matrix equation. We're going to write matrix equation. So we have coefficient of P is 1, coefficient of the other P is 5, then coefficient of Q is 2, coefficient of the other Q is 3 times we have PQ we have bracket to bracket. Can I put a bracket there? So bracket, we have PQ multiplied by PQ, which is equal to to bracket we have minus 4 and 1. That is it. So that is the matrix equation corresponding to the equations. So we have 1, 5, 2, 3. Then P times PQ is equal to negative 4, 1. So number 3, determine the inverse. So we are determining the inverse of this. And determine the inverse of this. So for example, let's say this is matrix A. This is matrix A, which is equal to that. So to get inverse, we know that A inverse is equal to and join A over determinant A. So that is the formula. So we start with getting determinant of A, which is equal to, so we know to get determinant, you multiply starting this diagonal times the other diagonal. So we start with 3 times 1 minus 5 times 2. So it will be 3 times 1, 3 times 1 to bracket minus 5 times 2. So it will be equal to 3 minus 10, which is equal to minus 7. So we have the determinant. Then undead A is equal to, so to get the undead, we interchange. For this diagonal, 3 comes here, then 1 comes to the place of 3. Then for 5 and 2 you change the signs. For 5 and 2 you change the signs. So we'll have undead A is equal to, we have 3, 1, then negative 2, negative 5. So that is the adjoint. Then so inverse will be equal to inverse will be equal to this over B1 to B1 for negative 7 to B1 over negative 7, negative 1 over 7 times that one. So this is the inverse. So you get inverse of A and B and Z A over determinant of A. So that is the inverse. Then step 4, you multiply each side of step 2 by inverse matrix. This is step 2 by inverse matrix. So you multiply this side with inverse matrix, the other side also with inverse matrix. So we know that A times A inverse, A times A inverse for 2 by 2 inverse is equal to, it should be equal to, should be equal to 1, 0, then 0, 0, 1. So for by 2 by 2, A times A inverse, it should give you 1, 0, 0. So this one, we are done with this one. So this is this A inverse times A. So it will give us 1, 0, and 0. So we are done with that. So we'll have 1, 0, times P times PQ, which is equal to this one, so can you multiply? So we have -1/7 -1/7 is equal to, so we multiply, we'll have so it will be 3 times let me delete this one, so it will be it will be 3 times -4 to -12 minus 2 times 1, so then -4 times 4 it will be 20 plus 1 times 1 it will be 1, so bracket so it will be equal to, you'll have P is equal to 1/7 then multiplied by 1/7 multiplied by love so you'll have -12 minus 12 will be -14, then 20 plus 1 it will be 21, so meaning we'll have P or this one be equal to -4/7 times -10/, it will be negative, so it will be +2 then -3, meaning P will be 2 and the Q will be equal to -3. That is the answer. Please subscribe to support me.